There's a beautiful song that was made famous by the singer Nat King Cole called Nature Boy. I really love it. It's such a beautiful, simple story, beautiful lyrics, beautifully sung as well in the velvet voice of Nat King Cole. And it has this deep embodied bit of wisdom that, like all the best pieces of wisdom, is short and it's to the point, and it opens us, it opens the heart. So the song's about a boy, a nature boy, a young boy who's connected to the natural world, who meets a mysterious traveller, who then engages him in a deep conversation that ranges far and wide about many things. And then in the end, the traveller summarises his wisdom in one pithy line, and he says to the boy, "The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return." Isn't that beautiful? It's just so like direct and effective. And actually it helps, that kind of teaching, that kind of expression helps me to explore my own experience and, well, feel, is that true? Do I know how to love and be loved in return in equal measures? To love freely and to receive free love. And when I feel into it, I can recognize when I'm unable to open to that flow of love, that back and forth of giving and receiving of love. That's kind of when I suffer, really. In fact, that's where I've always suffered, is when I've been disconnected from that natural flow of loving exchange, both in my own experience and receiving it from others when it's offered. And especially for me, and it might be the case for you, I've struggled to receive love, to be honest. I've been much more focused on being the loving one, the loving partner, the loving friend, the charitable worker, the kind being, all those kind of things, like the person who gives love into the world. And because it feels natural and it feels deeply true and soothing and healing. But what I've often struggled with, what I don't notice that I struggle with, is my ability to open to the love of others and open to the love that's in this moment. And I mean, the reason I struggled with it, or I continue to work with opening to that, is because of fear of vulnerability, really. Throughout my life, I've been conditioned to be closed, to close up, to move away from the love of others. And a lot of that is through fear of rejection, fear of betrayal. Fear that if I allow myself to be loved, then it'll be taken away from me. And it comes from the view that I'm unlovable. That deep down, for whatever reason, I know this is just conditioning, but still, there's a deep down sense that if the person offering love and kindness and vulnerability to me really sees the deepest part of me, they'll instantly take it away because I'm not worthy. I'm not lovable. Yeah, I don't deserve to be loved. So a huge part of my life and this journey of awakening, this journey of being like a happy, healthy person in the world, is not just learning to be a loving being, but learning to be loved by others without rejection. To notice the way in which I move from the love that is freely given into isolation and defense and contraction, withdrawal, all of these feelings and movements of separation that cause me to suffer. And it's not my fault. I didn't do this. I didn't set up the conditions for me to move like that, to move away from love. I didn't do that. And yet the conditions arose. And it's so hard to see because it feels safer to not receive love in a way. It feels safer to look after myself. For the imagined self that's always had to look after itself, of course it feels safer to just do what it's always done. Because actually, I know that in the past, that love has been a double-edged sword. It's been given and then taken in equal measures, or it's been given to me conditionally. And if I didn't meet those conditions, it just got taken away. Sometimes that love that I received when I was younger was tinged with danger, tinged with violence, you know. So all of these things contribute to a being, a conditioned being, a nervous system, a human, a real person that has deeply embodied the lessons that I'm unlovable and I can't be loved. So actually, the thing that I'm learning day by day, slowly but surely, with the help of others, and with your help actually, from the help of the people that watch these videos and speak to me one-to-one or in groups or in comments, and yeah, with the help of family and friends, therapists, all of the people in my wider community and support network, I'm helping to realise that I can receive love. In fact, it's crucial in order to be happy. If I want to be happy in this world, I need to be able to, as the song says, love and be loved in return.